Howdy-ho, Andrew here. Welcome to the Onion Buns and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Oilers. All right, so let's get started on this week's roster changes that I know of over the last week. Obviously, the big one from last week was Hyman is back and he's playing now. Unfortunately, the downside is Noah Phillips and Curtis Lazar both got upper body injuries, and as far as Noah Phillips goes, he was just placed on long-term injury reserve, so we're not going to see Phillips for at least 2 to 3 weeks, if not longer. Lazar is still just on injury, so I mean, theoretically he can come back, but I have a suspicion he's going to be sat out until Kapanen is ready to come back. And because you got to remember, RNH is not on long-term injury reserve. He's on injury reserve. So when Kapanen comes back off a long-term, I think it's going to be Lazar that gets waived and sent down to make room for Kapanen. And it's sounding like Kapanen may be back in the next, if not this next game, the game after is what I'm hearing. So yeah, I don't think Lazar is going to be long for the team, unfortunately. Also, Jake Wallman, he had a monstrous game the other day where he took a humongous body check, and as I said in my game recap, I actually thought he was concussed. Turns out he got his leg pinched and he was having trouble putting weight on it, and that's why he was so wobbly, which gave me the impression when he was getting off the ice of being concussed. And he came back from that, and then he took a full-on slap shot to the unprotected part of his leg, and it dropped him like a sack. And he came back from that, but not for long. He had to wave the white flag, and he left that game not to return, and then he didn't play the next game. And now it's sounding like he's not going to be playing in tomorrow's game. I'm film as usual. I film this on every Monday of every week. So tomorrow's game is the Tuesday game, but this video won't be out until Wednesday. He won't be back for the Tuesday game, and it's sounding like he probably won't be back for the game after that either. So he's going to be out this whole week because we only have 2 games this week, which is going to be a real change for me. Yeah, so that's what's going on. We got Kapanen and RNH set to return. Wallman's out, Lazar's out, and Noah Phillips is out. And that's our roster moves from... Oh, and of course, Connor Clanberg was called up, and he made a big impact in the first game. And I don't think he'll be staying up because... You know, as it was said, his game is not NHL ready yet, but his physicality is, and that's really what we needed him to bring in. But once we get RNH and Kapanen back, I can't see Clanberg staying up. He'll go back to the AHL and continue to work on his hockey skills.